I mean, we talked about a month ago when they first announced this, and it's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime situation for a lot of these kids to get to do this.
Oh, no doubt. The odds of any of my players being in the NFL is not good. And, you know, we're fortunate enough right now we have 4 in the NFL. But I think, it's less than 1%. The guy that plays high school football gets to play in the NFL. But today, I had 70 guys on the field with the Panthers. So what a memory. And it's a memory for our coaches, too. I mean, you know, we think we're a big football team, but walking around down here today with the Panthers, we didn't seem so big.
Right. What was the excitement level like taking the field? I mean, for the kids, and again, I think Spartanburg was announced like 2 or 3 days beforehand. You guys have kind of had about 5 weeks to kind of build up the anticipation of this thing.
Well, we really have played it big in fall camp. You know, they knew that to make the trip, you had to be at everything. You had to be at summer workouts. So we were able to use this for a long time as a motivation. But now, you know, now we need less motivation because we have a game 2 weeks from tomorrow. So that takes care of itself. But the Panthers, the invitation has really been a motivation for us. And I think we have practiced a little bit better knowing that we were going to come over.
One thing I got to ask you, one of your players mentioned they got a kick out of all of a sudden they look with the stretching line and there's a couple of the Panther stars dancing with them. They said that would be a no-go at Dorman's stretching
Yeah,
line.
when we're stretching, we're probably not going to let them dance. But, you know, it's one of those things that kids are kids. But we're like the Panthers. When we're stretching, we got music pumped up in the background. You know, football's changed. I've been doing this, I guess, I've been doing it for 50 years as an assistant or head coach and 40 as a head coach. If somebody would have told me we'd play rap music while we practice and the stuff we do, I probably would have never believed that. But got to change with the times, and we have.
Well, you just mentioned you've been doing this a long time and a lot of great experience. What kind of runs through your mind as a veteran coach as you're getting to watch your kids' experience running through drills and going through a day with an NFL team?
Well, you know, it's great. I'm so tickled with the guys. The thing that saddens me a little bit is only this group will probably ever have that experience. But that's life, you know. So, but the fact that we got this opportunity, and the fact that we were able to be on the field with the Panthers, I mean, it's just that's wild. And just hearing me say it. So, and our kids, when I looked at the stretch lines, they're in between these Panther players and stuff. It'll be memories. They changed those kids' lives. They'll be talking about this when they're 20 years from now. They'll have a little boy, you know, they'll be saying, well, when I practiced with the Panthers, of course they probably won't explain we were on another field most of the time. But, you know, with time, exaggeration.
Oh, exactly.
But 20 years from now, they practice with the Panthers. Right. They're out there. So.
Well, 20 years from now, a couple of these kids, you know, he came to the ground on a sweep,
exactly
right?
Right. Yeah.
What does the day like today actually mean to your program?
Well, I think it says a lot. You know, we like to think we run a first-class program all the time. Our expectations is always to win, always to be in the forefront. We do that in facilities. We do that in everything we do. And then for the Panthers to invite us over there, and we're the only high school team in the state's going to practice with the Panthers this year. It's quite a, you know, it's an honor for our program. Obviously, we had superintendent, assistant superintendent, principal, AD, they're all here. I noticed our cheerleaders were up on the hill, so you know it's a big day for Dorman Cavaliers.
Busy time of the year for you. Talk about the logistics that goes into something like today.
Well, you know, you worry about screwing this up. The Panthers called me on the way over and they said, where you at? And I wasn't due to be there for another 10, 12 minutes. I said, we're at the gate. So I told the guys, if there's one thing we're not going to be is late for the Panther practice. We may stand in the fence and wait, but we're not slowing anything down. So, I mean, it was great for our kids, the enthusiasm. We had a TV station seeing us off today. I think Fox News was watching the buses pull out. Felt like sort of like you're going to the state championship game instead of practice.
Now, how did you actually be able to schedule this on National Watermelon Day too, to be able to celebrate that and have the watermelon?
I can't take any credit for that now. That just happened to be, and you know, we'd have came no matter what day it was.
Thank you.